Я даю добровольное согласие на съемку. Karavinskyi Денис Геннадьевич.
I give my voluntary consent to be filmed. My name is Karavinskyi Denis Gennadievich, born January 14th, 1982, residing in Donetsk. On December 22, I decided to join them. I told my mother that I would go. She asked me, what was it for? She asked, is this your war? No, it's not mine. And I understand that it is not the guys who are serving on the other side. That's neither their fault nor mine. If we were given this opportunity to cash in on it, why wouldn't we take advantage of it? Well, that's how I got here and started fighting. They sent us out to attack. We started getting bombed. So I just counted. And to put it bluntly, that night we had been shelled maybe 7 times. That was very close to us. And when all this had already happened, your guys came, attacked our trench, and shouted to drop the weapons, get out and stay alive, and promised to let us leave. I said, guys, let's really get over it and get out. Said the commander to go first. I could see how badly he was concussed. It was hard for him to get up. I proposed that one of us start to move first. Then he nodded, and we all went out. Because he and many of us were shell-shocked and wounded, most of us were the ones who left in the trench. There were about 24 men left. Out of those 24, 2 were killed. And that's where the guys took us and they walked us there. And how did they meet you there? It was okay, they didn't beat us. They didn't even insult us, nothing like this. Were you surprised? Yes, I was shocked by this. Although our media say that the other side kills the wounded, the sick and so on, do not help in any way. Beat, kill and rape. You probably watched this media as well. I can say it is a lie, fabrication and provocation. What they tell us is bullshit. Maybe the Ukrainian side is lying somewhere too, maybe. I'm not going to say claim it. Well, that's what I've seen and felt. I'm telling it like it is. Our commanders decided not to take us, just left us. Said we were missing and so on. I mean, they abandoned us, even their radios were turned off. And we understood that they had left us behind. We were like cannon fodder, just cannon fodder for them. They obviously, as I have understood, as I understand their strategy now, after all these 6 months, they wanted to check everything out with the battle. See what's out there, who's out there and what it is for, and what forces should be thrown in there. So they have checked it with our lives. What do you think is the reason they treated you as cannon fodder? They don't care about people. People mean nothing to them. They care about equipment. They are most worried about the equipment, that a lot of machinery has been burned by the Ukrainian military. And for them, people are, as I say, cannon fodder. Just nothing valuable. And who are they? Our government, Russia, our precious Pushilin. That's it, I won't repeat. They don't need us. They just don't need us. And if they do, only as cannon fodder. We are throwaway stuff, just trash. Like the plug, let's say brown. This may sound loud, but they are all this plague, which pitted 2 peoples against each other, who lived not in peace and harmony, but they got along with each other. That may not have been friends, but they had some common grounds to live on. I would say so, because my mother is from Russia herself. She has lived here all her life. My grandfather is from Arkhangelsk, also from Russia. He lived here as well, in Ukraine. I was born here. At this turning point, let's call it so, my eldest son was born here. And if somebody asks, we will say that we are Ukrainians. It just happened that I went for this power because I wanted to earn money for my family, because there was no work anywhere. So it happened just like this. Did you manage to earn this money? No, I didn't. It just didn't work out. And what came out was, I think if I even go back home, when I go back home, then... Say that. These savages are gonna bring me here again, and I'm just scared, because my mother has had a stroke, and she doesn't even know where I am or what I'm doing. My 2 sons are waiting for me. I will be honest, if it comes that they will bring me back, I will do everything not to. I'll even cut my legs so that I won't walk. I'll just cut my tendon, and if they send me here again, I'll tell them to finish me off there, in Russia. That's it. Let's imagine that you have come back to your mom and your children. Who are you going to tell them based on what you have seen, felt and gone through over the last 2 years? I'll say even more, I'll say more, and I'll tell my kids that no one should trust these people. And I won't even go on television. In any case, there's such a television in every city, in every country, such a media that is independent of everyone. I will have it done, I will do it. I will be straightforward and say that there is no power, and no one should believe those people, because they are scum, corruptioners, who should be put up against the wall themselves, and without trial, as they say, they should be shot. The first of them is Pushilin, who is not interested in the military or civilians. He is interested in nothing except for filling his own pocket, just for people not to believe them. These media, but for them to check it all on the internet, looking for similar identical videos from former military, from people like me who have been there. I served here for 6 months only, and I've already seen enough.